All right, what is up? We are back for Tuesday's workout. What will Tuesday's workout be, you ask? It'll be legs and biceps, damn it. I can't believe I just did that. Just conformed into a Sam Sulek slash Rich Piana saying. But I my emotions are pretty excited. Like how I'm feeling. I'm feeling excited. Haven't hit legs in a little bit. Decided to give it a little break. We've been playing a lot of ball. Played a lot of ball last week. And then not last weekend, but the weekend before, I kind of messed up my knee a little bit. I wouldn't say messed up, like go to the doctor and get it fixed, but it is kind of banged up. You know, when you suck at baseball as bad as me, you know, you kind of tend to suck at sliding a little bit. Might be one of the things you need to work on. But you know, I just slid the wrong way. I slid into home and kind of banged up my knee a little bit. So, with all that being said, just took a little breather just to make sure everything was, working right, making sure I could run, because the first the first few days of that, I I wouldn't say I couldn't run, but I wouldn't say that I was 100%. So, you know, for right now at least, baseball before gym. So, uh, clearly, I'm coming back from baseball at, it's 6:10 right now, but we got out at around 5:30. I ate a little pre-workout snack, just a little bit of popcorn, but yeah. Oh, that's another thing. You know, if you're tripping about your carbs, you're all like, dude, I don't, I hate eating carbs, and like, dude, eat carbs. Carbs are carbs. I mean, hell, Sam Sulek eats Wendy's chicken sandwiches. It's got carbs, it's got protein. Dude, I'll I'll mess with a nice little bust down grilled cheese steak taco or steak burrito from Taco Bell. I mean, dude, those are gas. I honestly feel like they're a lot better than a damn fried chicken sandwich. It's probably not even chicken. But today will be. It'll be a normal ass leg day. Uh, and then we'll do biceps as well. So um, we'll go a little. We're not gonna baby it at all, but we are gonna make sure that everything is running smooth before we just up and you know uh, get straight into it. I uh, I've been talking about hey man, like go heavy on everything. Well, I finally started taking my advice, even being on a cut, and dude, I am sore as fuck. I am so sore. It's ridiculous. Like before practice, I spent, you know, 15, 20 minutes rolling a yoga ball, or not yoga ball, lax ball. Those little rubber lacrosse balls that, yeah. So, dude, I spent 15, 20 on doing that. I mean, getting knots out of my back and whatnot. The uh, the chest soreness was it was expected. you know, I uh, I hadn't hit chest in a little bit, but I get a back pump, and then the next day it's not there. You know, I mean, I'm used to hitting back relatively hard, but I mean, yesterday was without a doubt the hardest I've ever hit back. You know, especially being on a cut, and I would say that is close to heavy. That is close to as heavy as I've went for sure in a long time. But I mean, dude, on a bulk, before I started recording and everything, dude, I mean, I was rowing 275. You know, I mean, rowing 150-pound dumbbells. I mean, and I'm not bragging. It's, I mean, to each their own. Um, you know, some dudes can bench that. Some dudes can curl it. So, I mean, I'm not gonna make fun or judge if you can't row what I row, because I mean, dude, there's some monsters that can do way more than I could ever do. So, but yeah, off that topic, I don't know. I am relatively sore. So I mean, judging by that, I think that'll be kind of my new way of hitting back. I mean, back day yesterday seemed harder than I thought it would. Thank you. Um, it seemed hard and it seemed longer, but thinking back on it, it wasn't as long as it wasn't longer than or much longer than any other back day. I mean, if I take out a couple of those sets, um, you know, take out what rear delts, maybe a couple off the seated row and pullovers, dude. I mean, that's the same back day that we've been hitting. But I mean, let's look at it like this: I'm able to go harder and longer on a cut. I mean, dude, I'm not complaining about that. But it does make me kind of question my food intake and how much I've been eating. So, yeah, I mean, today'll today'll be a fun one. I know I say that a lot about all of my days, but I try to be as optimistic as I can. There's no sense in looking towards looking forward to the gym and being like, shit, man, like, ugh, I gotta do this. Damn it. Like, I mean, because if you look at the gym like that at all, you're not gonna have a great day, in no form or fashion. I mean, dude, you gotta think. If I look forward to today and I say, you know what, even though I haven't hit legs in a couple weeks, I can still I can still get a leg pump. So I mean, dude, always be optimistic, because optimistic breeds positivity. Those are synonyms together, but I mean, just always spread positivity. Because I mean, even if other people don't do it, you're spreading it to other people. You know, stay positive, have a good attitude about everything. You know, do everything with a purpose. So, um, yeah, I mean, we're almost to the gym. I am going to cut the cam, and we'll get off here. The next time you see me, I will probably be doing hamstring curls. Will we be going light? Probably. But hey, positivity. So, let me hit these bumps, and then we'll see you in there. All right. So, we're going to do a couple sets of hamstring curls. knee is a little sensitive as far as going, doing this, but I mean, hey, who cares? So we'll get this set with the 45, just a feeler set to kind of, get everything or field out, I guess. I don't know, but I doubt that we'll be on a 45 for very long. So. So, regardless of weight, that's the kind of set we want. We want the sets that are, moderately to heavy weight and, able to, have as much range of motion as we can. So, I like that. I think we'll probably do two, three. Considering the fact that this is really our only kind of hamstring. So, but yeah, man, we'll get to it. Feeling chafing on my ankles or my Achilles, I guess. Whew. One more of that. Uh-oh! Somebody found another workout. Uh-oh. Now we can really throw some weight around. Who really cares about the ankle supports? I don't. But I'm going to see how many times I can rep this out. And if I can get it more than, 12 or 15, I guess I'll go up. We might chill on this for a little bit. So. Dude, who knew, man? I mean, I knew about it going down because, how else am I gonna do leg extensions? But I didn't know it'd go up, and I didn't know it'd stay there like that. But I don't know, physics, I guess. So we'll probably get a couple more of that, and and probably then move on to you know, the the meaty part of the leg, the the quad. Then we'll move on to biceps. Okay. I think what we might do, we might take this 45 off, and we'll probably switch to single leg, just so we can have more stability right here. I think we might lower that just a little bit, but have a little bit of balance. That way, I'm not all the way cranked back right here. So, yeah, maybe one more, and then move on to quads. This weight keeps falling off. I mean, I'm not mad or complaining about it. It's just, I wish there's a better clip than a thick ass rubber band. But hey, who cares? I will say, knee does feel a little tender as far as squatting. But how else are we gonna get a pump, man? I'm not just gonna sit here and do this. And I mean, the only thing else to do is goblet squat. I mean, that's kind of the same thing that you're doing when you're doing a sissy squat. So, or kind of the same point. But yeah, I think maybe about two more, maybe one, and then we'll kind of wrap it up. Maybe hit some calves. So that'll probably be behind the scenes though. Hi. Nothing crazy. I'm not even putting uh, my headphones in because, I'm going to talk. It'll be a little bit. So, I intend to kind of stay on this machine for a little bit. But, my thing, kind of just thinking about leg day in general. My thing is kind of, it doesn't have to be long at all. Your leg day can really be whatever you want. But it's the fact of whatever you want has to be, you have to go all out, or it's not going to be a successful leg day in the slightest bit. So, that's kind of my thought process. You don't have to just absolutely trash your legs doing squats, goblet squats, RDLs, because, in the long run, what's that doing? It's kind of, I wouldn't say pointless, but as far as getting a pump and everything, I would say it's, not necessarily optimal. If you're just going to the gym specifically for a pump, this isn't really my bulking season. It's kind of just cut/maintain, given that I'm done. Given the fact that I'm in baseball season right now. So, I'm just trying to get a leg pump. I'm not trying to grow. Now, when I am growing, I'm doing leg press heavy. I'm doing hack squat heavy, but it's nothing that's, I'm not doing hack squat like I am rows every day. So is that a weakness for me? Maybe. But to each their own. So we'll post down for the legs, and then we'll do biceps. So all right. So our legs looking absolutely insane? Absolutely not. But crazy for not really doing anything for a little bit. Yeah, man. They look like decent legs that might squat every now and again. So, it's just it's always a process. Leg day is by far not the favorite, or not the best look, but hey, at least we're hitting them. That's It's a lot more I can say than last week. So we'll get to biceps and get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I can see you right now, looking all surprised and shit at what we're on right now. Do not be surprised. I think it goes without saying that this is 100% the first movement for biceps. So we'll hit this. More than likely going to be going up. I mean, I did 3 plates as a warm up for lat pull downs yesterday, but then again, my back is probably 3 times as big as my biceps. So, but that's why we're hitting it. So we'll get to it right now. Boy, that shit hurts. Man, I either need to slow down on my sets or lighten the weight. But either way, I mean, I'm feeling pumped as sin. Also, did hit back yesterday relatively hard. So, I mean, does that kind of add a? Does that add something? Maybe, probably. But I mean, as far as, man, they are kind of sore. We might have to go to something else. Maybe lighten this load a little bit, or just go to something that might get it. So I don't know. One more for sure of this on 2 plates, and then I think we'll probably call it right here, and move on to something that could hit a little more. So, ow, fuck. Ah. So this right here will probably be the last thing I've noticed. No no tenderness in the bicep or anything, but a little soreness in the forearm, and then kind of a little bit in through my bicep. So, I mean, I think after this right here, we'll kind of call it. But I mean, it's not gonna be extensive. I mean, dude, we took the 35s for a ride for, a couple different variations of curls for a little bit. So, we are indeed feeling the pump right now. But I think after this, we'll call it. All right, so trying to kind of beat the buzzer. Uh, Phone is about to die. So with that being said, we're just gonna hit a couple, and then we'll move on with our night. So, all right, yeah, I mean there's definitely some kind of pump there. So nice. Okay. And we'll see you in the car. Alrighty, so we are done, and boy, was that a killer. Um, legs are decently um what word am I looking for? Affected? I don't know. It was a workout for sure. Battling soreness with my back, considering the fact that I was also hitting biceps today. So I mean, what do you use when you hit your back? I mean, naturally you're going to hit a little bit of your forearms and a little bit of your biceps. So, um, you know, I'm not upset with that. But uh, you know, I I need to lower my carbs. That's for sure. Today's lift will probably sit at a solid ranking of about a 8.3. Yeah, and I think that's fair. Haven't nothing's really caught up, or well, I should say, legs haven't really caught up to nothing. That's how I should say it. I mean, legs aren't the strongest, and I've said that so many times, but I mean, I just feel like I have to reiterate it just because of, you know, they're not the biggest. I'll say that, but um, you know, I'd rather be hitting them than just complaining about my leg size and not really knowing why my legs aren't where they need to be. So, yeah, I mean, just just a all out solid doggy dog leg and bicep day. But you know, posing posing's looking decent. I would like to know, I mean, in all honesty, I would like to know how to make my legs look bigger in my poses, but you know, it comes from getting bigger, man. I mean, that's really all it is. I need to get bigger, and maybe I'll see decent decent growth. Not as far as size, but as far as progression in my legs. So there's that. But I God, what was I gonna say? Um, must not have been too important, or I'd definitely remember it. So, yeah, man. Tomorrow is gonna be shoulders and triceps. At a boy. I was kind of confused because I forgot whether I hit chest and triceps or shoulders, but I I don't know. And hell, dude, we might stick to the whole you know hit the hit the chest first. I mean, dude, that was a great workout. But we will we'll get out of here. We're probably gonna go get some food. Got to work a little bit more in the indoor, but we're gonna get out of here, get some food, and we'll see you tomorrow.